So when selling these types of assets, from a buyer's perspective, they are often considered to be core or instrumental to protecting future retained business, such as upstream operations. And that means that the seller is often motivated to obtain or retain as many decision-making rights associated with those assets being sold as they possibly can in order to protect their ongoing business. That can be problematic because it might prevent the seller from being able to account for it as a sale and get the assets off their balance sheet, and then the buyer might not be able to account for them as their assets on their balance sheet. The existence of the decision-making rights, or at least the extent of the decision-making rights and how they're allocated, is therefore a very important factor in the assessment of who controls those assets and the extent of that control, which has significant accounting implications, such as whether or not you consolidate, as I mentioned, whether or not the assets are on your balance sheet or on the counterparty's balance sheet. It's also a significant area of friction during the negotiation process, and in my experience, what I see being agreed at the commencement of negotiations is often significantly different from where the final agreement ends up. And during that negotiation process, the possible accounting implications will also change significantly and require significant judgment in assessing what they will be, because it's not black and white and there's no bright lines. So something that you really need to think about during the negotiation process.